Alrighty then! Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome one and all. My name's Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition Pray for Death, our intrepid adventure featuring this very, very awesome group of assassins as they try their hardest in order to exact their vengeance upon a traitor among the Red Mantis assassins who framed our heroes for Mordor, a murder that they did do, but that they weren't supposed to do. There's a whole thing. And of course, now they're seeking their vengeance upon this person. Joining me today are my wonderful Patreons who help me keep the lights on here at the Dead Aussie Gamer channel. Guys, say hello to the folks at home.
Hello.
Hello.
Everybody.
It's so good to see everyone. I'm very, very excited for today's game. And before we do so, we are going to go through our intros, and I'm going to do the speedrun version. So, first of all, we have a few sponsors that allow us to do all the cool and amazing stuff that we do. Honestly, here at the Dead Aussie Gamer channel, I do try to make everything feel and run pretty much like a production. So I love to keep everyone's visuals and everyone's, quality of life here on my tables always amazing. And these are the companies that help me do so. We have, of course, Fantasy Grounds for our virtual tabletop that you can see behind me. All of our maps, all of our tokens, all of our dice rolls are done in a amazing VTT that has recently gone through a massive update that has done some very, very cool and fun things, which hopefully we'll get to see in play today. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. We have Sirenscape for the beautiful sound effects that you'll hear throughout the game, because epic games deserve to sound equally epic. So that is what you will hear on the soundboarding. And of course, Hero Forge for the wonderful tokens you can see. We have, of course, the tokens for the characters and NPCs that we have all the way around this place. They are made using an amazing 3D model making software that allows you to not only design models such as I use them, but also 3D print them and have them shipped to you anywhere in the world, which is always a blast, always a treat. Now, we of course do also have characters that run through games because, what is a role-playing game without a group of characters to serve as the vehicles of our narrative? Well, these vehicles are Red Mantis assassins, all of which who work under the watchful gaze of Akechek, the god of assassins, who is kind of like a zealotous cult of assassins more than anything else. We have, comprising our group, we have Kailu, played by Cookiemon Steve, who is an assassin, a sniper assassin, an elf who has broken many hearts throughout the Inner Sea, and who has made it their life's goal to enjoy and indulge in a life of an assassin. Hello, Steve.
Hello.
Sir, not appearing in this film is our friend Matt from All Things Fantasy, who plays the Blood Mage Balsam, who, since he was betrayed by the members of the upper echelons of the Red Mantis, has since lost faith and favor with Akechek, instead taking up the mantle of the goddess Calistria in order to exact his revenge once and for all. A goddess of trickery and revenge and lust, Balsam now serves them loyally instead. Nakesh, growing up in the life of a Red Mantis assassin, dedicated and devoted mind, body, and soul to the cause, Nakesh works fervently for the assassins and is trying to expunge the traitors from within before a dastardly plot overthrows the hierarchy of the organization Nakesh loves. Also learned his estranged father is on the council of said organization as well. This wonderful character is played by our dear friend Lucas, aka Mr. Game and Art.
Hello.
Hello. And then very recently joining our group, we have a member of the Secret Inner Library, the actual caretaker and librarian of the Secret Library, an orcish woman by the name of Naish, played by our dear friend Laura Bones.
Hello, I am woman. Nation's man.
Oh, Naish is man? I can't tell.
Yeah.
Naish is Naish shaped. Then Naish, he joined the group after the group barged through the library in pursuit of the traitor, and Naish couldn't allow that to fly, so he has joined our group in order to lend his blades to the cause. to the cause. That's about right, I feel. Yes?
Yes.
No? Yeah, good. Okay.
Yes.
Then, of course, we have Pietro, the Dampier, another member of the assassins who has a bestial side, a vampiric side that has served his work as a trained and hired killer very, very well, and like everyone else, seeks for his own vengeance because, well, people shouldn't be able to take advantage of the organization you love, and Pietro has a bone certainly to pick with Savia when they eventually meet. Pietro is long-term friends with everyone in the group, and is just out to look after his and what he considers to be like, these are my friends, these are the people I care about, and I will protect them because they're mine. This character is played by the wonderful and amazing McBluff.
Hello.
Hello. And
Hello.
last but certainly not least, there's the pirate Meg. The first mate of the Kailu's Gambit, Kailu's Folly, a ship that was thusly named after the captain's failed romance with Kailu the assassin. Meg had lost her parents somewhere on the Metagalti Isles that the Red Mantis find themselves on, and managed to sequester herself into the group in order to find the secret truth of what happened to her family. She had learned that her mother and father were isolated by a demon on a small shoal off the shore of the island, and may possibly still be there. But there's much more at stake than their family, and has decided to join the group on this quest to try and stop a massive upheaval of the Red Mantis for now. But is still, for some reason, they're still, for very good reason, incredibly worried about getting back home and saving their parents from certain doom. This character is played by our dear friend, Callie.
Hello.
Hello. Did that encompass everything?
I think so.
I was still not confused, but I was still so taken aback that you were the one who suggested everyone jump into the portal of no return.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was that a Meg
Honestly,
thing or a Callie thing?
Meg is like she's here. She said she was gonna do it, so she's gonna do it. Let's hurry up and get it the fuck over with. She assumes that they're gonna pull some magic out of their ass because they've been doing that this whole time to get them back out.
Okay. That's a lot to stake your parents' life on.
Yeah, but either that or I was gonna get incinerated, or I have to go back through the library of the Red Mantis by myself, not being a Red Mantis. I didn't like my chances very much.
So you thought going to the afterlife would be the easiest way out?
Hell yeah, and it's cool. No,
That's fair. I mean, look, I'm not judging. I'm just saying I found it really surprising.
yeah.
All right. Cool.
Pirates are all about the adventure. Yarr. The adventure.
I mean, yeah, but that was like the character goal is save my parents. But I guess save my parents to save the world. It's like, well, if the Red Mantis upheaval does happen and I do save my parents, then what's to stop that demon from doing something even worse? So there is a roundabout way to go about it.
I honestly, I think a lot of it came from when she had the dagger and she could have stabbed and she chose not to. I think that kind of intrinsically tied her to their mission over my mission, sort of a thing.
I can see that. Yeah, like I said, it's not that I didn't expect Meg to follow in suit. It was just like that Meg was the one who suggested it. Was like was the bit that I was just like, oh, okay. All right. But what are we doing right now? Well, I'll tell you about that in just a moment. But first, we have one last person to thank. That is our lovely audience members. Guys, thank you so much for being here, for giving us your time, your energy, your love. It always means so much to have you guys here. And as such, we invite you behind the GM screen in order to influence the game while we play and do cool, fun, and amazing stuff. We have a bunch of different ways that you guys can interact with the game while we play. First of all, just by watching the show, you earn channel points that can be used in order to influence the game. divine intervention, divine healing, wandering monsters, wandering bosses, inspiration, and so many more. And channel points are earned at double rate if you are subscribed. So hey, if you haven't subscribed, consider doing so. We then have, of course, our monetary donations, which go towards the Dag of Holding. That's right, we hit our goal for this month, meaning we have now achieved our Dag survival check. All my bills are going to be paid, which is amazing. I say all my bills are going to be paid. Some of them aren't because I had to take a few extra ones recently because my yearly subscriptions kicked in, but I saved up enough thanks to the efforts of the year to pay those yearly things. So thank you to everyone for making my January month very, very painless financially. I appreciate you all. And now we get to have a bit of fun with our donation bar, which is every $100 we are going to be doing a Dag of Holding. What is a Dag of Holding, you ask? Well, every time we hit the $100 mark, the table in which we are playing on will receive a boon, secret fighting art, or magic item based on a campaign that I do not broadcast, based on a game that I have either played or DM'd or the like. And it comes with a little story, and our heroes just get something really, really cool and dear. It's kind of like a mix between a boss buff and a secret menu item that the group gets, just for free, just because that's it. So yeah, every $100, that's what we do. The Dagger Holding always lasts at least a week, so even though by my count, when we get to next Sunday, actually no, this is really good timing because next Sunday is the 1st, so it'll reset by next week. So this is going to be the only time this group will get the Dagger Holding shot. But then the same thing can be said about the others as we go through. But you know what? It's fine. It's you know, have it, don't have it. It's all It's all in good fun. All right, donations. $5. Hero points and Jinx points. Hero points are the red marks. Jinx points are purple marks, which I now have. Thanks to our dear friend Schooly Eye and his very, very generous donation. I now have 5 Jinx points, these things here. So, hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the DM for stuff that isn't in the rules, roll with advantage. Jinx points can be used to counteract hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, complicate things ever so slightly. For $10, I will draw from either a deck of plot twists, which I have over here, or I will grab my roll and play book, which has a series of tables that I can use to roll random effects, random encounters, random things, random names, and we'll basically roll that during the game in order to make something happen, because that's what we did. Let's see. I think Schooly Eye said he wanted a plot twist, didn't he? Let's see.
I think that's what it was.
5 Jinx points and a plot twist.
And a plot twist. All right, let's do the plot twist here. So the plot twist for today. And you know what? I'm feeling generous, so I'm going to give Schooly Eye a free plot twist here as well. So we're going to do 2 plot twists. Why? Because Schooly Eye has supported the plot twist donation solo for like the last, like, at least 6 months. Probably longer. Definitely longer. So I'm going to give a service plot twist here. Here we go. All right. Plot twist number 1. We have Lost. Well, that's good. I know what that's going to do. And plot twist number 2 is Triumph. I feel like we had Triumph recently. Let's try again. Ooh, the agony of defeat. It has been a while since we've had that one. Last little plot twist. Okay. Then, of course, we have our $20 donation, which is the coveted golden natural 20, because sometimes shit just needs to work, and that is what we have. And then, yeah, natural 20s just function like that, natural 20s. For $50, we have 2 rewards. We have either the boss buff, where we increase the difficulty of a challenge, making it even more harder. We have just more harder. That was so stupid. Make things harder. This could just be by making the creature bigger, stronger, faster, changing the terrain, changing the parameters of victory, adding some complications, whatever the case is. That's what we end up doing. Then, of course, we have our other $50 donation, which is the Harrow Draw, where we draw from a fortune-telling deck of Harrow decks. We read a prophecy, and our heroes either fulfill or reject the prophecy, thus earning the boon, magic item, or secret fighting art of the card, the fortune-telling card, and they'll receive a 1d4 bonus to the stat associated with the card that they draw. So yeah, lots of cool stuff that happens with that one. And lastly, we have our secret menu item, which for our secret menu item today, I've got a really cool one here. In the event that our heroes defeat both Temperbrand and the dragon Saint Fang, Saint Fang will bestow a weapon to the group. It'll be a magic weapon. And Temperbrand will transform themselves into any weapon the wielder prefers. So, for example, perhaps a pair of sawtooth sabers, or perhaps a bow. Whoever uses Temperbrand, it'll transform into that. And then, Silver Fang will turn into a bladed weapon. Oldoof, sadly, will not turn into a weapon, but that is our secret menu item today. Basically you'll get instead of just getting one great sword one great sword in this campaign as the module dictates, you will gain 2 magic items, one of which will be a blade, one of which will be any weapon of your choice. Okay. I think that's it. We good?
Okay.
Fantastic. All right. When last we left our epic adventure. Hi, Laura. Can I help you?
Sorry, I just unmuted myself. I love the screens over there. I'd like 2 hero points for Nikesh, 1 for Kylo, and 1 for Pietro, please.
2 hero points for Nikesh. All right, just loading us up just in case, right? All right.
Thank you.
Well, see, I have this sign ready.
Okay, so go again. That was 2 for Nikesh.
For Nikesh, 1 for Kylo, and 1 for Pietro. Please. And
Thank
I'll
you.
put that side all on 2 each.
And as a show of good faith for your generosity, I am also going to put you on 2.
Yeah.
Done. You can get a hero point for that. Thank you, Laura. All right. So, on the crashing shores in Elysium, our heroes valiantly fight against a mixture of forces. The Valkyrie, in service to Gorum, fighting against intruders to their land. The Red Mantis assassins, loyal to Savia, the woman who had betrayed our heroes and is trying to overthrow Blood Mistress Jacqueline. And our heroes in the middle, seeking out Savia for their revenge. Well, upon finding a outpost belonging to Savia, Gorum's assault upon the intruders to his lands had already begun in full force. With the swing of a mighty blade, Temperance, a large blade belonging to the god of war, crashed onto the beach, transforming into a giant with red-hot magma-like blades for arms. Seeing our heroes and recognizing them as those who had managed to slay not only Oldulf Bloodcaller, the champion chosen of Gorum, but also the first blade, herald and angel to Gorum's armies, Temperance was, well, no longer by name. Sorry, his name is Temperbrand. I keep calling him Temperance. It's Temperbrand. Yeah, very angry. But then riding in, aloft upon Saint Fang, the sword dragon, was Oldulf Bloodcaller themselves, seeking vengeance for his life cut short by these assassins. And the battle has thus begun. Naish and Nikesh had lured Temperbrand into the forests just to the north of the beach, while Kailu, Meg, Pietra, and Balsam battled against the dragon and Oldulf. The battle was hard and well fought. The group has managed to have a reasonable exchange back and forth between their new adversaries. And when they managed to fell Oldulf, something odd happened. Gorum's blessing flowed through his body and resurrected him, bringing him back for another round. Did you kill him once or twice?
Twice.
Twice.
Yeah,
he's
gone down twice.
Yeah, the second time he went down, he got back up yet again. Aldous feeling the strength within him swell, feeling just how confident he is starting to become, knowing that he has his god on his side. All right. Yeah, so that is where we continue. But we aren't going to continue from the beach just yet. We head into the forests, where Nakesh and Meg, the two of you, are darting and weaving your way through the tree line. As behind you, you hear these heavy footsteps getting closer. You feel heat on your back getting warmer and warmer as you are being pursued by Temperbrand. All right. The scene is yours.
From Meg, there's just a lot of oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Trying to, like you said, dodge, bob, weave. Thinking that this was a terrible idea. And that they should all be together. And, definitely considering, well, not considering, wanting to run that way. Towards the group.
Alright, do you tell Nakesh this plan?
Yeah, in a hurried, rushed kind of, way. I can't think of words right now.
Yeah, with a certain
Like,
level
out
of
of breath.
urgency.
Yeah.
Alright, Nakesh, what's your response?
Do you wish to lose this creature before we turn around, or you just want to double back now?
I mean, if we can lose it, that'd be great.
All right. Well then, at that point, Nakesh will. I guess he'll agree because they being separated from the group's not ideal, for sure.
Well, the idea,
and then
the idea was
so
to what's the word? Lower the adversaries so the others could focus on killing their opponent while you distracted this one.
Right.
And whack-a-mole. Got it.
So the plan is Nakesh's plan is to weave through the woods and try to lose this thing before they try to double back, not just lead it back immediately.
Okay.
So it's sort of a compromise.
All right, let's start with a
I like it.
survival check. You are not familiar with these woods. Fairly confident your character has not died and entered the realm of Elysium before. Let's make a survival check to see how well you can navigate through these very, very lush and wild lands. Meg, you may join as well.
Okay.
That's pretty
I
good.
don't have a very high. I have a +4, so this is gonna go badly.
Yeah, okay. Meg has no idea where they're going and has no ability to really navigate within this
Yeah.
area. Nakesh, however, you do manage to keep Meg close and manage to duck, weave, and maneuver your way through this forested area with little to no problem. Temperbrand attempts to follow you. I think it's going to be a problem. Oh, maybe it is. Okay. Temperbrand is having some difficulty keeping up. With the trees not really giving much way for Temperbrand to get through, they are having to stop every once in a while and slice these trees down. You can both make a stealth check with a +2 bonus as they are having difficulties. Alright. Once again, Temperbrand is going to see if they can locate you guys. Okay, Nakesh. You are the one that gets spotted.
Makes sense.
Alright. Make a reflex save. Brilliant. You roll and dodge out of the way just as the tree you were hiding behind, suddenly this like almost like a laser red hot yellow line appears in the tree just above where you've just dodged, and the tree just falls over, the wood burnt by the blade of Temper Brand. Quit your running! Get back here so I can turn you into a flaming shish kebab!
No, I'm good. I'll pass.
And Temperbrand will continue to chase after you. Meanwhile, upon the shores, with Orduf standing once again back up. My god is not going to let me fall. Not to you. Not again. This time, it is you that will end on my blade. As Orduf says these very, very menacing words, the sound of the tidal wave approaching begins to rise to a roar. The group has until I roll a 1 on a d4 to make it to some kind of cover or figure out what you're going to do to protect yourself. So, 2 rounds. You have 2 rounds, including this one, to sort yourselves out. All right, let's roll into initiative. All right, Aldous is first.
Deck,
Yes,
may I use after you?
you may.
Thank you.
Done. How dare you mock me? All right.
It's my job.
All right. Seeing Naish healing the others, Aldous is going to... Oh, no, wait, he's got Cleaving Blow. Never mind. I'm going to use
Yeah, I was
Cleaving...
gonna say, I'm not even sure Nation's healed anybody yet.
That's fair. Cleaving Blow, so he's going to try and hit both of you.
We might
Naish.
recognize the cleric. Oh, God.
Oh, good.
Fuck off!
Okay. Ooh, there's a little pop-up that said you were critically hit.
Thanks,
Unfortunately...
Liam. I didn't know that when the dice said 20. I needed that extra reassurance that I was fucked.
Sure. Unfortunately, not only does that hit you, but part of Cleaving Finish means the same result is used for Kailu as well. So Kailu, you have also received a natural 20.
Oh, joy.
All right, here we go. Naish. $64 points of damage and some pretty heavy bleeding.
Oh, I have protection from
Kailu.
Hi,
Takes-
all. It's been nice to know you.
Yeah, takes that last hit. Do you want to use your hero point to stay up?
Yes, please.
Okay. Very well. You will remain on 1 hit point.
Oh, oh no, it's just my DC on flat checks to end persistent bleed damage is reduced from 15 to 10. Okay.
All right. And with his final action, he sees the wave and is going to try and move past. So he is going to move to here. Okay, and just so that everyone can tell, this is the safe zone for the tidal wave. Okay? Okay. Alright, after Aldous is Meg.
Yes. Can I tell that this thing is not following me, but is following...
It's following both of you.
Okay.
You can, however, now see the tidal wave slowly creeping up on you guys.
Alright,
Julia
she
has
just...
a good point.
She's gonna turn around and just run away and leave you guys all to deal with this.
Okay.
No, she's not gonna do that. Okay.
The Clover! Also, hi, the Clover! So good to see you.
So she's just basically thinking in her head, well, that fucking tracks. And then, God, where is it? Hold on. Okay, so I wouldn't be able to know that it's not looking at me because I passed stealth, right? I would just know that it's in the area, still
Uh,
chasing.
Yeah, it seems to currently have its attention drawn to Nikesh. And McClover, first of all, thank you so much for the donation. That is most generous of you, my friend. I'm also going to do
Oh my
you an
goodness.
extra service as well, and I'm also going to give Balsam, who is not here, a hero point to max him out as well. That is very, very generous of you, and you are greatly appreciated, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Hope the family's doing well. I hope the little bub's doing well. I hope everything's going good. There we go. All right, we have maxed out thanks to our dear friend McClover. Health issues. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear. I hope that whatever they are getting dealt with expediently, and with a what's the word? A vigilant fervor that you will that your health issues will be sorted. Because you are somebody who definitely deserves to be happy and healthy, 100%. Okay, real quick. So that is that. I just need to also say that we hit the Dag of Holding as well, which we are going to give you guys. Meg, I'm going to give this to you. So in one of the campaigns that I played with, because the Dag of Holding has been redeemed. I'm gonna put $10 towards the next Dagger Holding already. So, there we go. Let me just. I know it's more than that, but I'm not calculating anything in stuff. There we go. Boom. There we go. Okay, cool. So, in a game that I was playing ages and ages ago, I played with a group of individuals who wanted to make some giant hunters specifically, and so we created a series of items based on the Attack on Titan anime to fight giants. Like, how would little people fight giants? So we had little things like grappling hooks that would anchor to the ground and bring people down to their knees, or we would have things that would attach to higher elevation. So like kind of like the omnidirectional poles and stuff like that. So one of the things that we had was a vambrace that allowed us to basically like Spider-Man attach to anchor points. But the thing is rather than having to find a hook and grapple onto it and then detach and reattach, it was actually an energy tether that automatically stuck to and anchored to a fixed point. Now, you still needed to use athletics and stuff like that and yada yada yada, but we're going to give Meg this vambrace, the same vambrace, which has 3 current modes. You ready? I'm going to write this down. I'm going to write this down into Discord for you. So, they're called Vambrace of the Spider Totem. Mode number 1. Swing plus 10 foot to your move speed. This is when in an area with elevation. So basically, if you are in an area like in a forest with trees and stuff like that, you get a 10-foot extra move speed because you are swinging using these as a means to get around. Number 2, mode anchor. You tether yourself to the ground and to a place you wish to anchor. Plus 4 to fort DC to break grapple from anchor point. So basically you tether something and you then tether yourself down and they can't move from your point. The target can only move up to 15 foot away from you. Okay. And method 3, the draw. You can make ranged athletics check against a target up to 30 foot to reposition them into any adjacent square.
Right.
Okay. Cool. So, you have these Vambrace spider totems. So basically what they will allow you to do is, despite them being a giant, you'll be able to anchor them. And also pull them in if you wish to. Alternatively, you can also use them to stick to the thing. You can use them to swing away from giants. Lots of cool things there. So yes, thank you, McBluff. Not McBluff, McClover. I know what I said. I know what I meant. Okay, McClover, thank you so much. Okay, so Meg, you haven't been noticed, but you did find these gloves, let's say on a corpse that happens to be like kind of like just laying here, of an adventurer, someone who was like felled many, many, many years ago. Basically a skeleton.
Sweet. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
No, my... What? It's not working. Okay. My fantasy ground is yelling at me, so I'm just going to leave it alone now. Okay. So, for the anchor, just to make sure I'm understanding, I would attach it to, say, like this guy's arm. If they meet, obviously, the criteria. This guy's arm, and then where I am, and that keeps them stuck here, but wouldn't that also keep me stuck here?
If you're anchoring them, yes.
Okay.
You can also create a tether, but you no longer get that +4 benefit.
Right, okay.
So, for example, if you tethered that guy to a tree, you don't get the +4 benefit. He just has a flat athletics check to rip himself out.
Okay. Cool. And do all of this take one... does each of these things take one action? Or depends on what it is? Or... Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just a single action for these.
Okay.
Except for the swinging, that's just passive.
Sweet. Cool. Because what I wanted to do is split from Nikesh to try to split its attention to basically see who it's following. So I was going to go... Sorry, are we like on the edge of the... I know we're in the black space on here, but are we on the edge of the forest? Are we in the middle of the forest?
You're in. You're definitely not on the edge.
Okay, so I would basically... I'm going to try to go, like, around to his other side.
Okay, so you're trying to flank behind him? Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make another stealth check as you're trying to... I mean, I presume you're trying to do it unnoticed, right? Or are you just running for it?
No, I'm not, actually. I am just doing it.
Okay, cool. You run behind. They do get a reactive strike on you.
Alright.
Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong character. Oh, okay. Okay, they don't get a reactive strike. Carry on.
Okay. So yes, English words. Does it look like he's following me with his attention, or is he staying on Nikesh?
I mean, she's pegged you now.
Sorry.
Yeah, she's pegged you, but you know, like she's not. It's not really her turn, so she can't really pick and choose. But you know, you're there.
Okay, gotcha. Yep. Okay, and then because I can, and I just got this shiny new thing, I'm gonna use it, Dag. If I can find my notes again.
Okay, so you're gonna make a. So what you're gonna do in order to make this? Make a ranged attack to hit them. And what are you gonna use? The anchor?
Pull up my notes again. Yes.
All right, ranged attack. Make your attack.
Okay. I assume that is under combat. I'm looking for ranged. I see it. Ooh, not great.
Oh, and it can be something that you are trained in as well. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure I would still fuck that up. So. Okay, so like my
18.
pistol, I should have used for that.
Yeah. What would your pistol shot be if you rolled a 2?
29.
29. Okay, their armor is 41. So that is still a crit fumble.
Still crit. Yep.
Okay. You do have a hero point and a nat 20.
Yeah, I'll probably try to hero point that because that was real bad.
Jinx point. No, it's fine. You can have that
Oh
one.
no. All right. So I still have an action, right? Oh no, I
you need
hero
to
pointed
reroll.
it, so I'm rolling again. Yep.
Yes, you are.
Are you kidding me? Okay,
Evidently
I'm
not.
just gonna critically miss, Dag. Let's see what happens.
All right, roll me a percentage. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I should roll percentages on Olduf's choppity chop from earlier.
51.
51. You just miss. No additional effect.
All right, she is going to curse under her breath, though, for
That's fair.
sure. And then, Can I try it
Alright.
again?
You may. Also, much to Kailu and Naish's relief, there is no additional effects on the critical hit.
Sweet.
Okay.
And then this would count as the second attack, right? So I take the lower one,
Correct.
or is it all at the first? Okay, cool. Oh, okay, that's better. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Sadly, that will miss.
It will, and I can't roll much better than that, so I'm gonna just leave it as it is.
Very well. All right. So your anchors kind of attach, but then she kind of like raises her hands, and it causes the energy waves between your vambrace and her to sort of snap. She's still a giant, still very, very powerful, but that is it. Temperbrand has to choose between going after Nikesh or Meg. Meg hasn't really done anything. Nikesh hasn't really done anything. So let's go for both. Slag Blade Storm.
Ooh.
3
That
actions.
sounds bad for me, but sounds cool.
Yeah. 3 actions. She is going to hit everyone within range. Alright, Nikesh takes a hit. And Meg takes a critical hit. For 80 points of damage. And Nikesh, you take 32 points of damage. As the blade swings around overhead, basically you just watch as these large lumps of like slag just start to hit everywhere. They begin to soak the grass, and fire begins to erupt from the forest around you. Again, thankfully, this is a 3-action ability. She doesn't use her multi-attack penalty. She just makes a singular swing. And that is all she does. As we then go to
Permission to cry?
You may cry.
Okay, cool.
Alright, as we then go to Saint Fang. Saint Fang has a bone to pick with the sassy Blood Mage. So they will leap. Boom. Onto Balsam. And will use athletics to pin them. Alright, with a 44, Balsam has a 37 is the DC. So Balsam is grappled. And then we're going to move to a pin. That's what we're going to do. Oh, not with that, we're not. But I will use a Jinx point. Much better. Good. Alright, cool. Balsam is basically pinned down beneath Saint Fang. He begins to taunt him, asking him where are his venomous words now. The thing about war is poisons only get you so far, but it is the tip of the blade that decides the victors, as they bring down the full might and the full bearing of the sword dragon down upon Balsam. Naish, you're up next.
Okay. Is Kylo? I thought Kylo was down. Is Kylo back up again?
Kylo used a hero point to not go down.
Ah, okay. In that case, then he'll not need picking up. Okay, so in that case, he shall do what he was going to do in the first place. Now that he's back up, and he is going to put a look at the ocean and be like, swear, probably in Orcish. Put a hand on Kylo, and he's going to cast a 7th level regenerate on him, just for future protections. Now, if I drop it on him, will it do?
It'll heal him. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't heal. It just
it'll add. It'll
stops him dying. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
just
it'll
trying to
act-
put the effect on him, but I'm trying to. What do I do that way? Or that way?
Yep, perfect.
Hey, there you go. Nice. So that's 2 actions, and then with his last action, he's gonna do a little swoosh, like a little roll and tumble thing in a safe zone.
All right, nice, love that. All right, that is it.
So he kind of just kneels down, puts a hand on him, worm as a prayer to cheek kick, and then just rolls and tumbles into the safe zone.
All right, Naish continues to bleed from their open wounds given to them by Aldous, who is now nearby.
Okay, now I get it's a 10 my save instead of 15.
Oh, then you
Okay.
do save against the bleed.
I've got scar thick skin. Wow, that's hard to say. Scar thick skin.
Nice, love that. Yep. Okay, in which case you make it. Kylo, you're up next. And with you having your regeneration at the end of the round, your bleeding will also vacate.
You are a mute.
Yes, I am on mute because I was choking and coughing earlier. Yeah, that's since I can't seem to roll better than a 5 on a save to actually take it off normally. That'll be handy. Okay, well, he's only mostly down now. Seeing the stuff coming, he's actually going to move into the area as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then he is going to go, that was not nice. And I'm sorry, your god is not going to keep you up. And he's going to then take another shot at Mr. Ordulf.
All right, go for it. Solid hits.
Solid hit. Which will do.
Your arrow is loosed. It finds purchase in the center of his chest. Whack!
Takes another 37 points.
Yes, he does. Dang.
But his
All
color
right.
is so much brighter, so much lighter than mine. Okay, so that was one. And at this point, Kylo is going to actually drink another health potion.
Very well. You pull out a health potion
Pillage
and
it.
chug it.
Yeah, pillaging was good.
All right. I'll let you do that. Also, you gain another 15 hit points. Oh wait, no, that's already been counted. Has it? Yeah, it has. Okay, that's nice. Cool. All right.
Yeah.
So it's counted your regeneration already.
Fancy
All right.
grounds in the win for the auto.
Yeah.
All right, Nakesh, you're up next.
Alrighty. Yeah, this isn't working very well. The splitting, that is not working. All right. Trying to decide what I should do here. Let's see. Bar 1, 5, 10, 25. Okay, and how tall is this person?
Huge, so 15 foot.
15 foot. Okay. And then what do I have? I have 30. That's 5. 25. So that's 30. Okay, so how many actions would it take me to go the 30 feet toward Meg, but up and over with my cloud step over this thing?
It would take you about 40 foot to get across from where you are.
Okay, so I would need 2 actions to do that. Okay, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to activate, as soon as I find it, activate my ability where we can both basically hide in plain sight to disappear from view.
Ooh, nice. All right. Let's do a stealth check.
Hopefully I'll roll better on this one. Whoop, that's not what I want. There it is. Stealth. That was a little better.
Nice. All right. Meg, you get to roll as well.
Is this the one where I roll his number, or am I rolling my number?
His number.
You should
30.
roll mine.
Yeah, unless
plus 30.
you got higher than 30, you. Can
I
roll.
do not.
Yeah, then yes, roll with his number.
Oh my god. Oh shit, I did it wrong. But yeah, that's still shitty.
All right, here
I
we
meant
go.
to add 3 to my normal one, not 30, and then... Oh shit, he sees you. Damn. God damn it.
She sees the both of you. That is unfortunate. All right, we go to Pietro. But before we go to Pietro, I just have to very, very quickly answer the door. I'll be back. Carry on. Meg and Nikesh, talk about what your plans are now. In front of the giant, while the giant's not there.
What are our plans? Because my current plan is to die.
I mean, my plan was to just run, so if you want to just
Yeah,
run.
like I tried to anchor this bitch and it didn't work. We just tried to stealth and it didn't work, so nothing is working.
Right? And it doesn't get much better on the stealth roll than that, so I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, just run, I guess.
Yeah, at this point, it's just, yeah, just fucking run. Okay.
Running is always a viable option.
Yeah, he brought up the valid point. I don't want to bring another giant monster to you guys, especially because you're very hurt.
You don't know.
Yeah, I
how
more
badly
meant just
hurt
keep
we are
running
yet.
through the forest.
Oh, not towards them?
No, just through the forest to keep this thing busy.
Oh, see, I was trying to help Dag maintain some sanity by all being together.
Hey, the upside is Kyler's going to get a whole 2 hit points at the beginning of his next round because he actually used his bow and didn't use any of the special features on it.
Nice.
It's also like, whatever you did felt good. Thanks.
That
And at
would
least
be a smart
And
idea.
at least the bleeding's and at least the bleeding is stopped.
You see Scholastic's suggestion, Lucas?
Oh yeah. So the question is, could you tie you and Nikesh to a tree
Like to hold us
as
from being
to
washed
hold
away?
you Yeah.
In theory, if I could fucking hit it.
Well, depending on how tall the tidal wave is, I could just cloud step over it because I can go 30 feet straight up.
Oh well,
Very good.
excuse me.
It's a god tidal wave. It's probably
Welcome
more
back,
than 30 feet.
All right.
But
Cool. Well, hopefully you guys had some time to plan some stuff. Pietro, you're up.
Alrighty. Quick question, Doug. Just kind of above table. As Matt is not here, is the plan to just like kind of just have Balsam get taken by the tidal wave, or are we good to try and get him out of this dragon's grasp?
If you'd like to, you can. The pinning is mostly just so that he has a reason to not take actions.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I mean, alternatively, I'm also not going to kill him while he's not here, so, you know.
Oh, I know. That's why I was okay with just like, well, that shit, Balsam. That's horrible that you're pinned. It's crazy how that
Sure.
works. I think, as you were saying in the character introduction, Pietro can be very protective, and seeing this after Balsam has already died 3 times in the past barely 48 hours, I think that will take over Pietro a little, and he will transform into the bat creature.
Ooh, I love that. All right. Your body begins to shift and change, and you transform into the bat creature.
And I think it's only Balsam and Kylo have seen this before. Again, it's still a bit strange seeing it composed, but it's not quite as composed this time as my next action is just going to be to walk up and basically have the worst game of tug of war with this fucking dragon to try to get Balsam out of its grasp.
I mean, if that's what you do.
I don't really think I don't know how to describe it, because I don't think I want to just pull a guy from underneath a dragon and just kind of like...
Maybe kind of grab its claws and sort of wrench it upwards.
Yeah, I just want to describe this tug of war because that sounded really funny, but definitely it's more akin to that. I'm trying to impede the dragon's grasp.
All right, let's do it. Make an athletics check.
All right, and is there any changes to my athletics as the?
Yes, I believe you get a +1 bonus.
Woohoo!
Oh wait, no, at this level you get +2. My apologies.
Woohoo! Ain't that neat? And just make sure I got everything right, because we just leveled up, so I want to make sure I got it all right. Perfect. Okay. Woohoo! May I use my hero point?
Sure.
Oh, for sure. I'm glad we have another round, because this may take a while, guys. Yeah.
So that is a critical fumble.
Oh, shit, man.
All right, roll me a percentage.
Hey, at least I'm keeping things interesting.
That's true.
19. What was that noise, Dak?
All right. You leave your...
Dak, what made
So-
Dak?
As you grab onto the claw, as he's pushing down on you, what you don't realize is dragons have tails. And in this case, the dragon has a very, very beautiful spiky tail that he uses to slink and sneak it around your back while you are not looking. You take an attack of opportunity while off guard.
Uh-oh.
All right. Here we go. All right, and you are struck for 24 points of damage in the back.
Youch. I think the bat Pietro definitely let out a very guttural and very off-putting unwell-tuned scream at that, but that is all he can do for now.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I should change your thing to your bat form token. Bum, 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 bum. Where is it?
Ah, there you go.
There we go. Okay. Pietro. Hiya. There you go. Bat Pietro. All right, done and done.
Wow. Oh my
Round
god, I love
four.
that. I love that
Oh my
animation.
god.
It looks like a
Round
wee
four.
bowling animation.
Yeah, a little
Round
bit.
4.
Round 4. Fight. Bam, 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 bam. All right, Aldous. Oh, so mean. I mean, he's just gonna he's gonna move up and he's gonna cleave the both of you. I was tempted to just kick Kailu out of the safe zone and just be like, "This is Sparta," and then just swooped away by the tidal wave.
We've got one more round after this. You get back.
That's true. That's true. All right, Aldous. Oh, he readies an action to push you out. Yeah, I taught you that trick. All right.
You did.
That is going to be the 2-action cleaving swing again. This time I'll go against Kailu. All right, a 50. Does a 50 hit you, Naish?
Yes. I mean, who wouldn't it hit? Unless I was...
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
A god.
Is it a crit?
It would be, yes, because my AC is 39.
All right.
Just a crit. Do you think Dag invented rage baiting?
I did. All right. The axe swings past and hits the both of you, dealing 55 and 69 damage respectively. And can I get you both to roll me a percentage, please? 95 and 46. 46 is fine. Naish, you avoid any further incident. 95, however. It is now difficult for enemies who saw your last attack to hit you. Oh, okay. So actually, this is going to affect both of you. You will both take a -2 penalty to hit Aldous in the next round, as you are now terrified by the Raging Barbarian. Alright, Megumin!
Yes, I
It's
would
your turn.
like to. Nikesh is so fucking far away from me in this turn, or in this order.
Mm-hmm.
Can I? Alright, so I'm going to. Oh shit. I can't do something and then hold a turn, right?
No.
Okay. Then I'm going to hold my turn right before Nikesh.
Very well. Nikesh. Right before Nikesh, did you say?
Yes.
Okay. Which I think then brings us to Temperbrand, who sees the two of you, and I think is gonna use the Slagborn stuff again. So she's gonna swing her her blades and hit you both. All right. Does a 48 hit Nikesh?
Yes.
All right. Is it a critical?
Just, yeah. AC's 38.
All right. The slag blade hits the both of you. Can I get you both to roll me a percentage, please? The hit is devastating.
38 for me.
Okay, 38, there is no extra effect. However, with a 94... Oh, and same thing as the other one. Enemies who saw the attack now find it difficult to hit you. Both of you receive a -2 penalty on attacks made against Temper Brand as you watch the artistry of their blade craft and their blade work. But that is 3 actions to do. As we then go to Naish.
Right. That thing's gonna hit this turn as well, isn't it? Or like
End of the round.
Oh, you know what? Let's do this one because it says double purpose. So Nish is gonna. Is there such a thing as like the 5-foot step? Is there still a step in this?
It's called
like,
a guarded step, and yes, there is still a thing.
And is it just 1 action or 2 or?
1 action.
Okay. So Nish is unsure whether this guy, has any kind. So he's gonna take a little step, kind of, probably that way-ish. I need to not catch Kylo in a cone, basically. So I just want a 5-foot step back, but not catch.
Okay.
So
Yep.
whatever
Easy
that
done.
would be. And he's gonna stretch his arms out, and remember prayer, and he'll have like his sword in one hand, but he's not using it. It's because it's a symbol, which then glows as like dark energy kind of flows out between his hands in a cone.
Mm.
And this guy needs to make a save. Fortune save, right? I can say that. Get rid of that. So many buttons.
All the buttons.
Drop save on him. Yes, we take half damage.
$22 points of damage. As Oldov takes the void damage, he feels the strain on his body and cries out, "Ugh!"
And as the dark energy wraps around Ordal, again, as it subsides, it kind of draws back, and as it does, it kind of like draws some of the blood out of him as it soaks back into Nakesh. As I
Nice.
cast that's what I get back. Half after, which that's 11 temporary hit points, which is better than nothing.
Alright. Unfortunately, that is temporary hit points, and it does mean you are still bleeding. Because it's not a heal.
Bleeding from what?
From the axe. Remember,
From that last hit that he smacked us both critically again.
Alright, yeah, no, that's fine.
Alright. Oh, natural 20. You get rid of the bleeding. And some of your temporary hit points basically absorb your bleedy bloody blood. Kaidu, you're up.
Kylo is back in melee with Ordolf again. Well, I think that
Mm-hmm.
he is going to shoot him with the bow again.
Okay.
Even though he's at close range, he's going to go, You're pathetic. You can only stay up with the help of your god. Just go down.
Wow, savage. All right, calling out his god while his god's right there. Fucking brave.
His god's way in the distance. It's like,
He's
you
looking
know.
straight at you, buddy. He's right there. This is the closest, like, most people get to God ever.
I know.
All right, but that is a critical hit. You hit him right where it hurts, right in his religion.
Right in his religion.
That's me in the corner.
I was just singing that song.
All right, 80 points of damage. Nice. All right. Oldham takes a sizable hit on that one. And that is enough for a do or die.
Oh, let's do it.
Do or die?
Yep.
You do still have more actions.
Well, I have to hit him.
That's fair. All right, let's do it. Yeah, do or die. Here we go. So he will go down, which of course, as I'm sure many of you will be aware, he will be bouncing right back up in a moment. But for this kill, let's see how we go. Sorry, fell on my leg. Let me try it again. Do! All right. That will successfully manage to fell Oldham Bloodcaller. So, yeah, you've successfully managed to kill him with this one. He will go down. However, once again, Gorham's blood pulses in tandem with Oldhuf's. And once again, he is revived.
Up to wounded 3, I
He
guess.
is now on wounded 3. Alright, you've got 2 more actions, unless I'm mistaken.
I believe you're correct. He is going to... what is it if he wants to trip Ordolf into the wave?
That is an athletics shove attempt.
An athletics shove attempt. Okay, he's going to ready an action.
You don't need to ready it, because remember his turn is before yours, so he's already had the turn this round.
But the wave isn't here yet.
It's coming at the end of the round.
Okay. Well, then he's just going to attempt to shove him out of the safe zone.
Alright, let's do it! Athletics check. I'll tell you your target number before you roll. Your target number is 40.
Well, I'm just going to probably use my nat 20 on this one.
You may as well roll. Let's see if you get it.
We'll see. Yeah.
That's a pretty
So
sizable-
close.
That's a pretty sad roll. So
right,
I would like to use the nat 20 on that.
All right, the natural 20 comes up, which gives you a total of 44, which is a crit. Oldham does go back into the kind of like out of the safe zone. I'm also going to knock him prone just because extra reasons. And he goes, resorting to shoving. You're pathetic. I will grind your bones to make my bread.
You'll try.
Alright. You bleed.
Did I get better than my save is an 8?
Then yes, that will be enough to save you.
Plus the regenerate will kick in and do it anyway.
Also true. Alright, and Nikesh, you're up next.
Yeah, that should
that
be
should
me
be
because I
Meg.
held.
Oh yes, Meg, sorry, my apologies. Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to speak to him, but I'm going to do so in an attempt at code. which is a... Hold on, where'd it go? Oh my god.
Oh, wait, sorry. Why do I have Nikesh twice on my list?
You
Oh,
do?
no, I've got Naish on my list.
No,
That's
there's
okay.
Naish.
I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Alright, so they have to roll... Temperbrand will roll a perception check, and I will roll deception. And we have to see who does betterer.
All right. No, that's pretty bad.
The exact same. Okay, so they will be able to know that I am passing a secret message, but they will not be able to identify what that secret message is.
Okay.
So to put it in English, because obviously I'm not going to pass a secret, I'm not going to say it in a secret message manner here. I'm going to let Nikesh know that my plan is to grab him, activate my wings of the mantis, and fly straight up. And then I will attempt to do that.
Mm-hmm.
How do I do that? If he's agreeing, obviously, with the plan.
He agrees with this plan.
There you go. Then you would need one action to activate the wings of the mantis, and then one move action to fly, and that's it.
Sweet. I will do that and go straight up. It's 30 feet.
All right, very well. There's no attack of opportunity, so you do manage to grab onto the back of Nikesh. These large mantis wings fly out and start to take you and him up 30 feet. Now, before I forget, now that we have our dear friend McClover here, let me give you a brief recap on what is happening, just so that you can follow through. So, our heroes are in Elysium, the outer world of hunters and good and stuff like that. The bad guy, Sevilla, who is a red mantis trying to overthrow the hierarchy of the red mantis assassins, which is the organization most of our group belong to, is for some reason waging war on Gorham, the god of war. So we have Valkyries on this beach fighting assassins. There's this whole thing back and forth. So Gorham, who has a personal beef with our group because they killed his champion, has sent the champion's soul, his personal sword dragon. So the champion is over here. This is Ord of Bloodcaller. His dragon, which is basically a sword dragon, and his actual weapon, the sword that Gorham uses, which transformed into a giant, which is this thing here, to fight the group. Right now, Ord of Bloodcaller is battling Naish, our librarian, and Kylo, our assassin. We have the sword dragon, who is currently grappling onto our sorcerer, while our werebat person is trying to wrench him free. And oops, come back. And in the forest, kind of keeping them away from the group, both our Nikesh and Meg, our assassin and swashbuckler, are just basically trying to distract the giant weapon animated thing from joining the fray and potentially making things worse. So that is where all three battles are currently going. I'd say the battle between Ord of Bloodcaller is going reasonably well, though Naish and Kylo are feeling a bit exhausted by this stage. The fight against Saint Fang the Dragon is not going overly well. Pietro is pretty injured and Balsam is pinned. The fight against Temperbrand is not going great. Temperbrand's pretty tough and pretty strong, but the group is doing their best to evade him, so they evade her. So they've managed to do pretty reasonably well when it comes to that sort of stuff. So yeah, there you go. That is everything up to date for both McClover and Odd Bandicoot. So, Meg, you have now taken Nikesh into the air, which brings us to Nikesh. Oh, also there's a tsunami coming, which will happen at the end of the round, because Gorham has basically clapped his hands together and created a tidal wave to try and wash the beach clean of these intruders. Gorham, by the way, is also literally there. He is literally on the horizon, watching from a colossal perspective, and is invested in this fight. He's not actually, punching things and stuff like that, but he is, he's interfering. Bonus action tsunami. Yeah, exactly. All right, Nikesh. You're being grabbed by a raccoon-shaped backpack that has mantis wings.
I like it. I like
Yes.
the description.
And now I am 30 feet in the air, which is pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I can't really do much. But to try to keep this thing, distracted and focused on us so it doesn't just turn around and go back to the beach, Nikesh does have a couple of daggers, so he's going to take one out and throw it right at this thing's face, just to try to keep the focus on them.
Okay, sure, not a problem.
He doesn't actually intend for it to do anything. He's just, again, it's more of a keep them focused here.
Sure. Makes perfect sense.
It's this one. Go.
That's a miss, unfortunately.
Oh, I missed. That's fine. And then, honestly, there's not much else I can do, so that will probably be it, because I'm just sort of here until the wave passes.
All right, easy done. Pietro, you're up next.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Sorry, the map disappeared for me for some reason, but it's back. May I use my nat 20 to wrench the...
Sure, not a
Well,
problem. Do you want to make the roll first, and then if you don't get a nat 20
Yes,
on its
sir.
own? Yep, sure.
Yes.
All right. So once
I just
again,
want to let you know,
yeah,
I
so
am
once-
aware that I can't do it.
Sure. Once you grab hold of the claw, you kind of wrench again. Now, because this is a sword dragon, the scales are literal blades that cut into your arms. You feel the piercing pain and agony as you strain. Then you burn your nat 20. And as you do so, you find the strength inside you to free your friend. You grab him with your one talon, and you wrench him out as the claw digs back into the sand. All right, that was your first action.
Yes. Am I able to grab Balsam?
Yeah. I'll even let you maintain it as part of that first action because you were really just repositioning Balsam.
Thank you. Then I'll take a guarded step back, holding onto Balsam.
Mm-hmm.
And gonna fucking sprint. Fortunately, because I'm a stylish combatant, I have a plus 25 to my move speed, so I can still get us both there, even at half movement for carrying somebody.
Nice, love that. All right, you managed to drag Balsam into the into cover just in time, as at this point in time, the tidal wave hits both Orduf and Saint Fang are still out there. Aldous is okay. Saint Fang is a little less so. So they both take... Well, sorry. Aldous takes 15 points of damage. Saint Fang takes 30 points of damage. And Saint Fang is blown into the woods by the tidal wave as he is carried by the waves further into the forest. Now...
Sweet. That's where we are.
Agony of defeat. As you've taken to the air and you are being noticed by Temperbrand, Temperbrand does not notice that at their feet, water has begun to rise, and as it touches Temperbrand, there
Yes.
is a sizzling sound as they call out in pain. They now have the slowed condition, a penalty to their AC. And they take 34 points of damage as their feet are now soaked in water. Get it? Agony of defeat.
Someone give him the...
But yes.
Yeah, but
There you go.
I
All right,
think
so
it's
yes.
possible that he
So
was
yeah,
already
it's
dead.
yeah. Basically, it is for every round that they remain in the
What?
water, is more damage that they're going to take. Plus they're slow, which they don't like. So there you go. Okay. That brings us to the Berserker, Aldulf, who did not succumb to the wave. Olduf steps forward. And is going to do another cleaving swing, this time on Pietro and Kailu. Okay. 40 to hit.
It does hit, yeah.
And Kailu?
Yes, because he didn't raise his shield on the last one.
Okay, unfortunate.
With that spare action that he actually could have done it with.
Okay, Kylo, you managed to hold on, but unfortunately, Pietro, unless you use a hero point, you will be going down.
I will use a hero point.
Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
You just got really focused. I got so concerned.
Well, because I need to see which hero point to take off. Okay. So,
Okay.
so yeah, you remain on 1 hit point as he moves up and makes his big swing. He's not happy, but it's what he does, baby. All right. Then we go to Temperbrand. Temperbrand sees you all flying up there in the sky. And you watch as Temperbrand turns around and says, "Not on my watch. You think that flitting around is gonna save you from me? Think again." Also, thank you to McClover for the divine healing for Pietro. That will happen on Pietro's turn. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll tune in for that. Yeah. So you watch as Temperbrand spits out what looks to be a very, very large soccer ball looking slag of metal, and then
Gross.
kick it square into the sky. Oh, poo! No damage to Meg. And the cash. Double damage, baby. You want to use a hero point?
Sorry, we're being very confused.
In what sense?
Oh, it's reflexing. Reflex. Okay.
Hmm.
No, for you. What? What?
Yeah,
I
that's
succeeded.
fine.
He
I'll use
failed.
one.
Yeah, no, I had that backwards. Okay.
Yeah, I said I'd use one.
Oh, sorry. Yep, I didn't hear. Yep. Okay. Hero point. Ba-da-da-dum. There it is. Okay. Another reflex save. Let's see if Nikesh can make it. That's just a regular failure. That's not bad. This could be worse. Okay. So, the slag will hit you for 31 damage. In addition, the slag slows you. You're not immobilized though. So it hasn't encased you, it's just kind of covered your body. So you're a little slower and more sluggish. Though, if you do drop into the water, it will harden and then definitely make you sluggish. Alright. Saint Fang corrects himself as he goes back out to the waterfront. This time he takes wing as he flies up to see all of the commotion. He sees everyone kind of in the dry spot as he sort of snarls and prepares for his next round of attacks. As we go to Naish.
Okay. Oh, Nish is so sick of this guy. But nevertheless, he's going to step forward with his not broken sword, which is a not broken one. This one. He's going to stab him. He's gonna stab
Ah! Take this! The pen is mightier than the sword.
And you know what? He might as well do his trusty smite while he's on.
Pen, mightier than the sword. Sword pen, mightier than the regular pen.
No,
Pen
actually,
knife,
we'll just-
mightier
we'll
than the
just do
sword
normal.
pen.
We'll just do normal. Wow. Or not.
Alas. You do have hero points and a nat 20.
That's true. I'll use a hero point for now to reroll.
Using a hero point? Okay,
Please.
let's do it.
Wow.
Yeah, okay, that didn't help.
That did not help at all in the slightest. We might as well use nat 20. Why not?
Oh, going straight to the nat 20? Well, can I
Might
make a
well.
suggestion?
You can. Should I roll first? No, I can't because I already used the hero.
Well, yeah, if it's your second attack, I would, yeah,
Just
if
use
it's
the
your
second
second attack,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would
yeah. I'll do
make that
yeah.
attack and then nat 20 that one.
Got you. Call that man.
Nice,
Can I hit
that's
with
it.
this? Yeah.
Okay, so because the way that works, I will also let you nat 20 the first attack if you'd like.
Got you.
Which also means you get your critical, because he's still marked as target as prey.
Alright.
So that means you get 4d8 precision damage as well. Well, 2d8 plus 2d8 doubled.
I don't know if precision damage is double for
I
crits.
didn't put. I'll just do 2.
I'll double check
It
that.
doubles for me.
Oh, does it? Oh, then never
It does
mind,
double. Yep.
I didn't hit the crit button, so I'll just drop 2 lots of damage on him.
Right. Okay, yeah, drop 2 lots of damage, that's fine. Alright. Oh, Olaf is taking a bit of a beating.
And don't forget your 4d8s as well.
Oh,
8d8s on the crit.
No, 4 total.
Oh, it's
Two-
4 total.
two
Oh,
and-
okay, yep. Okay,
Yeah.
add, yep, so throw 48
Yeah, if it
into
was
it.
8, it would be to a lot. Yeah, yeah.
That's another 21. But
21. I'll add that, that's fine.
that did work. It did work. That's
Oh, it
cool.
did?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
I
cool.
dropped it in
Sick.
the chat box, but it still looks like
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Did it? No, it didn't. Sorry. No, my bad. Damn, it still needs to be applied. I'm looking at the line above. Yes, no, yeah, we go. Oh, but he takes none. Okay, fine. It's immune to precision damage.
Is he immune to precision damage? I don't think he is.
I don't know.
He hasn't been.
It just says comes up damage 0 to
Yeah,
precision.
that was
So I
weird.
like,
I'm just gonna
yeah.
add it manually, it's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, done.
And that was 2 attacks, wasn't it? Yes. And then my second attack was just a normal one. So he just takes normal damage from the second attack.
Alright.
Slash!
And that's also another 2d8 from the from Kailu's stuff.
Oh my word. Okay. Well, I don't think we should. Yeah, I think I just drop it on. No, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, you can do it that way now. It does a little.
He's not
okay.
prone anymore, though, is he?
No.
Or did he just get knocked down?
No, he's not prone. Okay. Alright, another 8 points of damage. Oh man, a series of 2 very nasty stabs. He is almost impressed. The others may have used poison and vile cheating tactics in order to beat him last time, but he appreciates somebody who can, like, cut and stab and get into the fray of things. Alright, is that everything? Naish?
Sorry, I was muted myself too quickly. Yes, move and then 2 attacks.
Alright, done. Wait, is that Oldif? That is Oldif.
Why does Ordulf have 2 spots in there?
That's a good question. I think I might have accidentally dragged him onto there. I'll delete that one.
It's
That's fine.
Odolf 2.
Kailu.
His twin is showing up.
Yeah.
Oh, that must have been when I dragged the damage across. I must have accidentally dragged him across. It's fine. All right, Kailu, you're up.
Now. Kailu is going to say, "I'm counting." As
Given
he,
you're an archer, I hope so.
as he sticks another arrow into his chest
Nice.
from
All
point
right.
blank range.
Oh, he's still up.
And at this point, he's going to attack him again.
Okay, go for it.
Second arrow. Probably should have used a poison arrow.
Ooh, another hit.
That was convenient. Less damage.
And Aldoof goes down. This time, for good. His soul, having been brought back a number of times, has eroded to the point that he is now unable to reform.
Woohoo!
All right.
Ooh, that was a surprise. Now we've only got 2 more to do, and we're still badly hurt.
That's true. All right. So what do you do with your last action?
Just a
Make a
second, I need to
snarky
check my
comment.
inventory. He's going to drink another healing potion.
Drink your healing potion. All right. Meg, you're up next.
Gonna use all my movement to GTFO to the southwest.
Okay. You start making your way back to the southwest, which is, of course, back in the direction of the beach. 3 actions to move?
Yep.
Cool, not a worry. Okay. What's your fly speed?
30.
30.
Yeah,
So
30.
you gain 15 foot on them by the end of it if they also 3 action moved. Okay, cool. Nikesh, you're up.
Sorry.
Nikesh is just along for the ride right now.
Yep, just...
I know, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Cool. Balsam has lost consciousness for reasons.
He's
Pietro.
fainted like a woman in a Victorian drama.
Ooh, this could be fun. Pietro,
Yes.
your bestial self is now under your control. You have your faculties, but there's something you can't control, something deep within. You take a big whiff of the air and you see Balsam laying there, bleeding. All that blood just wasting and falling onto the dry sand. You're like, what a terrible waste.
You really want me to fucking eat balsam, don't you? Every fucking time I turn into the fucking bat monster, the first thing that happens is you're like, oh wow, look, balsam's right over there. Why the fuck do I keep targeting balsam?
Because Balsam's blood is filled with magic.
Oh shit, dude. Yeah, that's actually a good point. I cannot control that, huh?
We're looking at how you divinely heal from McClover's thing.
Yes, I know. Don't worry.
Good. I'm just checking. You won't kill Balsam. Unless you want to, I mean. I'm not gonna stop you.
I'll bite him, I get divinely healed, then I'll just kill him with a knife. Yeah, how about that?
Nice, done. Alright, you go over to Balsam and your teeth sink into his throat. Gosh! As it does so, the blood flows into your body, and as it fully regenerates you, your wounds stitch up and heal. All persistent bleeding and damage are now expunged from you. You swell with strength and vigor, unlike any you have felt before. And as you do so, you wipe your lips of Balsam's blood before pulling out a knife and plunging it straight into his heart.
Finally, after all these years.
That's for killing my mother.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Pietro wins the bet.
No. He's just gonna take a little nap. Balsam's just gonna take a little nap. It's fine.
The forever sleep. I get it.
Yeah, listen, sometimes we just need that level of sleep, you know?
It's true. You're not wrong. No, you don't stab him. You just drain the blood.
I know, don't worry.
Which, by the way, is going to be a free action because it was a donation from the chat. So you do still have your 3 actions remaining.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay. Alright.
McClover across the
surveying it,
streams.
seeing that
No
there's
one lets
now
me kill
still
anyone.
Oh, sorry?
I said McClover across the stream. No one lets me kill anyone.
Okay. Seeing that there are still two very much Goliath figures looming a bit further away now. Don't think it would be wise for it to split up any further.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to. I'm very thrown off. Just the tidal wave really got to me. Okay.
I can throw you another one if it helps.
Oh, that'd be great. Thanks, Zach. I will stay above my three friends, but that Pietro is going to take to the air.
Okay. With your bat wings, you take to the sky.
And we'll basically ready for if Saint Fang flies within the radius of any of us, like above them, he will counterattack.
Nice, love that. All right, your ready to action is prepared.
Yes.
Okay. Top of the round, Temperbrand is going to use all of their actions to try and chase
Dad,
after.
What happened to the spider? Was the spider not seeking revenge for somebody killing somebody? Like,
It was. We'll get to that in a moment. I got a thing. All right. So,
Yay.
Temperbrand's move speed is 40 foot and a fly speed of 130 foot. Hi, Meg.
What's up?
So, so you see this giant and you're like, haha, fuck you, giant, I'm out. And you traveled
90 feet.
90 foot, because it's a 30-foot move speed, so you've traveled 90 foot. The giant then twists its ankles. You watch as bubbles start to appear in the water, and as it does so, it takes flight. And you're using jet propulsion. It travels 90 foot towards you in a single stride. Any reaction?
Just a lot of cursing.
Oh wait, no, what am I saying? Sorry, that's the wrong character. I am a dum-dum. I mean, I thought it could have had the little jet thing. I was looking at Saint Fang's stats, which is why it had the fly speed.
Yeah.
But I honestly, because remember he Gorham threw Temperbrand, so I thought maybe it was something similar, but it's not. I stand corrected. Temperbrand does not have a fly speed. They do have a 30-foot climb speed, which 30-foot burrow, climb, and move speed. So they're gonna move 90 foot, but because they are in water, that's gonna halve their move speed. So that is what, 45 feet?
40.
Yeah. So 45 feet, and they can't get out of the water just yet, so they are going to take even more cold damage. Alright, so yeah, they're not happy. They're quite vulnerable to this, but that's the best they can do. Okay, so, I mean... Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, I got a distance. Alright, done. That was Temperbrand. Alright, next up is Saint Fang. After correcting themselves, they take a moment to try and take flight once more to go back and join the fray. But as they spread out their wings, all of a sudden, they look up and the canopy is covered with spider webs. Saint Fang looks for an opening and instead finds themselves surrounded by these webbings. The Goliath spider, who was after vengeance because Saint Fang killed his previous rider and their platoon, now has Saint Fang trapped. Saint Fang is going to try and break free of the webbing. Sorry, what was that?
I was just like, yay, spider friend. I totally forgot. I don't know why I suddenly remembered the spider out of nowhere. I was like, hang on, I'm sure there was a drama story here.
47. All right. managing to slice their way through some of the webs. They have managed to move, but are now moving at half speed due to webs now coating their wings and the like. So they are now slowed on top of everything. All right. The spider is still hunting the dragon, but in the meantime, we go back to Naish. You hear the sounds of the thundering giant steps coming from behind you, from the northeast, as you can hear the others coming back.
Okay. Nish is like, now that the fight's kind of like over, well, this particular one, he's just going to take a quick moment to just catch his breath and realize that he's like, I'm not actually bleeding, but I am, because I'm only on like 5 hit points or something, so effectively he's probably like, got lots of wounds all over him. So he's like, just gonna toe prod the Odolph just to make sure he's staying down this time, just cautiously.
Oh, his body discorporeated.
Like, right, okay, fair. That's cool then. And I'm gonna do a little heals.
Little heals.
Yeah, I'm gonna do big heals on myself actually. 2 action heal. On my personage, right? If I do it this way. Yeah.
All right. Nice. All right, you heal 110 hit points. Dang.
And I think he sinks down onto his knees in the sand. Yeah, and prays. Like with his sword in the ground in front of him, and just kind of prays. There's like a red mist seeps from the sword up into his body, and his wounds start to close back up again.
Nice.
Sack a check and stands back up.
Nice, love that. Okay. Kailu, witnessing Naish's prayer for health and healing, what do you do?
Kyler looks at the healing potion that he had in his hand to give to Naish, and it's like, I don't think you need this. And he's gonna look at it and go, yeah, not yet. Put it back in his pouch, and can he see? We can see Saint Fang, or is he actually still in the trees?
No, he's in the trees. They both of them are in the trees at the moment.
Okay, and we can't see Temperbrand.
You can see kind of the wake coming towards you.
We can yeah. So at this point, he's going to prepare an action to
fire when Temperbrand shows up.
Exactly.
Nailed it. All right, love it. Okay, you're bleeding.
It should stop because they regenerate. So every turn you'll just.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah.
It's 1 damage. You're fine. All right, Meg, you're up.
I mean, I think we know that the general plan is just to get my ass back to the beach.
Yeah.
Cool.
So.
And you absolutely do so, bursting through the forest, carrying Nakesh. You see the others sort of are behind a rock. No sign of the dragon anymore, but they are healing and tending their wounds.
And then can Meg yell out that she's bringing company?
You may do so.
Okay, cool. Meg yells out, "I'm bringing company!" So they all know to, it's about to suck again. My bad, guys.
Okay. Which then brings us to Nakesh.
I think Nish just grumbles under his breath, like, probably not the kind that just wants a cup of tea.
Definitely
No,
not.
No, probably not.
Is there still water here that would be an issue for me on the ground?
Yeah, it's pretty damp, but the sand has soaked most of it.
I'm just wondering if I can, drop to the ground without the stuff on me hardening.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine.
All right. Yeah. So I will let Meg know that she can go ahead and drop me. She doesn't have to like land or anything. She can just drop me. We're good.
Sure. All right.
Bye.
You land hard.
Yes, but I have the thing where I don't take any fall damage.
Yeah.
So we're good. I always land on my feet and I don't take fall damage. It's pretty cool.
Do you have like a secret Nikesh landing pose for when you do it? Like, or is it just however you happen to land at the time?
It's gonna look badass. That's all I know. I don't know exactly what it is, but it looks awesome.
Nice. Superhero landings are always the best.
Yeah, so he'll superhero landing into the sand, and it'll sort of like fly up around him, and then he'll stand up and run over to the rest of the group to check on everybody.
Okay.
I'll drop
Sadly, you won't be able to use a move action because Meg used their move action to move you this round.
Okay. Then I will just land there and be like, I'll be there in a minute, guys.
Nailed it.
Give me about 6 seconds.
Okay, done and done. After that, we got Balsam, who is dying, but that's fine. Pietro.
He's not dying. He's just being a baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So losing sight of Saint Fang and hearing the thunderous steps coming our way, I think first thing is that Pietro kind of make a slight descent down, and I'm happy to use another action for this, to kind of, in his bat form, just quickly communicate, does Kailu want to go up in the air? He kind of just lands by Kailu and sort of twists slightly with like lifting one of his claws up. You've already been picked up before, so you kind of understand that might be the intent.
Yep. Yeah. And just above the table, you can, Pietro can carry Kylo in a position that Kylo could still actually shoot, correct?
Yeah, under the arms, I think, would work fine.
Yeah, or you could just like piggyback, so like you're on.
If it's big enough to ride, then he'll go on top.
Sure. Okay.
And then
Sure.
I will just gingerly ascend back up, just so that Kylo basically has a better vantage point whenever the thing comes tumbling through.
Okay, not a problem. Helping with the vantage point. Temperbrand, at this point, bursts out following the others. It's still a little bit behind, so it's like 15 foot behind where you guys are. But they are following. They have to use all their actions to do that, so that's what they're going to do. Saint Fang, however, is having a harder time trying to avoid the webs that are all around. Hang on, we'll
ready
get
to
there.
action?
We'll get there.
Okay.
We're going to play the Lost card. As Saint Fang is lost in the woods, trying their hardest to try and navigate their way back, they let loose a terrifying roar in order to try and gain the attention of Temperbrand. Temperbrand, in this moment, turns and tries to call out, which is going to give Kailu the ready action that they require, and they're going to be off guard.
Oh boy. I get to click the off guard button. I never get to click the off guard button. Okay.
Nice. Solid hit.
And gonna distract Temperbrand back to us. Oh, I like how he's got weakness to some and immunity to others.
That's true. All right. All right. As it hits him, you notice something very peculiar. Blood begins to pour from its body, but it is not blood. It is a molten iron. And had anyone been standing adjacent to him, they likely would have been covered in the stuff.
Stay clear. Wow. Nasty.
Okay. Naish, you're up next.
Okie dokies. Quickly, what's the range on this? Range varies. What? 30-foot cone, 15-foot burst within 120 feet, or a 50-foot line. Oh my god. Why are sometimes the high level spells so darn complicated? This or this or this? Okay, hang on a second. So 15 foot, so like that, within 120 feet. Okay, so if I do a 15 foot, since this creature was 15 foot behind, it's not going to get, well, it'll not get Meg, she's up in the air anyway. But it shouldn't get, right, okay. So, Nish is going to, again, present his sword with the symbol kind of carved in it, which begins to glow as like shadows pull up from the sand beneath him, and he shapes them in his hand, and they begin to like frost as he shoots a shadow blast, which then he can turn into whatever type of energy he likes. And as it fires out from his hands, it begins to frost and hits Temperbrand with a blast field.
Nice.
So it's a reflex save. Shadow blast, what level am I casting it at? And then, no, not that one. It's a bit much. Do that one. Okay, so reflex save.
Oh, double damage.
Okay, so that's this one.
Wow. All right. 63. And can you roll me a percentage?
Meg's like, that was sexy.
Meg, stop hitting on everyone.
Yeah, fucking keep it in
That
your
was
raccoon-
sexy!
Keep it in your raccoon pants. God. Okay. 88. That is... The enemy becomes much easier to hit as your frost explodes out and over their body. As it does so, everyone now receives a +2 bonus to hit Firebrand. Temperbrand. Okay. During this period of time, Gorham once again casts his eye upon the group. From up above, a rumbling lightning begins to brew, and the sky itself seems to split. The clouds that normally make the storm surrounding the crashing shore now begin to circle in a maelstrom, centered here. As it does so, you feel the static electricity in the air. Gorham is about to use his power to summon a finger of death blast from the sky to smite you. But that will have to wait till next week.
Oh my gosh, it's 2 hours past already. Damn.
It has. In excess, in fact. But yes. But guys... Oh, ADHD Adventures! Thank you so much for rating. We're literally we're just wrapping up today. But thank you so much for stopping by. I hope your stream went well. What did you get up to? Tell us all the things. For those of you who were watching today's show, it was a lot of fun. We did a lot of cool stuff. We fought to the death a barbarian who worships the god of war. We fought a giant who was the manifestation of the sword of the god of war, and managed to outmaneuver a dragon made of blades. So amazing stuff, guys, and thank you so much to all of the people who donated and helped us for today's stream. Special thanks to, of course, our dear friend McClover. I hope you are feeling well soon, my friend. You know, you've always got a space here. You've always got a place that, you know, we will, you know, like, you know, share as much of the positive and healing vibes as we can. So yes, please, all the best to you, yours, and I hope yourself a speedy recovery. Unless it's for someone else, then I hope them a speedy recovery. But yeah, but guys, my name's Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times, doing all the cool, wonderful, fun, and amazing stuff. Let's see. Who is doing some stuff? Is Rob doing his Sherlock stuff? Because I know Rob's been doing that recently. Let's see. No, I don't see it. Rob. We can go hang out with. You know what? Let's go hang out with Nomad. So Nomad is one of my players from Gatewalkers, which we'll be doing later on this evening. He is a content creator, a gamer, a pretty fun guy, and the like. So we are going to go and send some love while he plays his video games and stuff. So yeah, send some love, give all the cool stuff, and guys, stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other because why the hell not? It's free, and as always, game hard or die trying. Mwah! Love your faces. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Okay, we are clear.
I used all 3 of my trigger grenades.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, hopefully that's working.
And then
That be slow as heck. And straight into an ad. Good. Do I need a new phone? I don't need a new phone. Cool. All right. Awesome session, guys. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, yes.
You guys killed Aldous pretty well, and you kept Temperbrand at bay. The dragon, I think we successfully kind of also double duked, which was really cool. And yeah, now we got some cool stuff going on. So
We've been
so
going
yeah.
right now for 6 hours 22 minutes. We're gonna be going for
I love
another
how
7 hours,
Gorham
20
just,
minutes.
it's like,
And don't
it's
worry,
almost
what's up,
like,
Andy? Don't
kind
worry,
of like an
because
almost
we'll be
video
pausing
game
this to be
fight,
playing some
you know, where like at the end
Pathfinder
of
into the
every
morning
round
wind
or the end of
and
every
all
phase,
the
like something
gamer
happens and
timer
changes it, and then you just
unpause,
boom
play
into it again.
Pathfinder, we
It's
unpause it,
quite good,
and then we
really.
keep
I'm
going on
enjoying
over.
it.
I'm back.
Because it's not just a static slug fight, it's changing constantly. It's really dynamic.
Yeah, and I like that too. Because
Mm.
I don't want it. I didn't want it to be just like 3 shin kicking matches with massive people with massive hit points.
Yeah.
So they do feel different. They do different stuff. But I also didn't want to make it too difficult either. So the dragon's probably the most interesting one because he's got a lot of tools that he can use to his disposal. I like the fact that that Callie and Lucas were like doing creative stuff because it meant that there was more that I could use from the stuff
Temperbrand?
from Temperbrand. Yeah. Plus it also revealed the weakness, which I really liked because I wanted to reveal that to you guys. So when the tidal wave water's hitting, they took that damage and stuff. So they're not going to take damage now they're on the beach. Exact same reason why you didn't harden when you landed. But now you guys know that, you know, water is Temperbrand's
Water
weakness.
bad.
Yeah, water's super bad. Water's super bad. Like, regardless of how much water, it apparently does, like, 66 cold damage. So if you get your
nice.
water skin and just, like, here, that's, like, 66 cold damage.
Pietro keeps going up against things that die the second they're hydrated. You got into the bag has.
Yeah.
What was it?
Yeah. That's
guess.
challenges.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
kind of half hoping that Nish went down because he's got like the ferocity, but I've taken it all the way up its half, so that like he drops, he comes back, and also gets a hit in, kind of thing. So it would just be cool just to have that You're not the only one who can come back.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I mean, still pretty, you know,
Oh,
we're
I
all
feel
still pretty
better
hurt though.
soon. Much
You
more.
are, you guys are, and guess
Yeah.
what? You guys are now, let's see. You guys now have officially two pages left.
Oh
Oh
no.
boy,
Damn.
Yep, that's it.
I thought just
That is
just
the-
enough
that
time
is-
to level up.
That is the remainder of the book. Pretty much after this fight, you will level. What level are you? 18. So
Yes.
after this fight, you'll level up one more time. You'll have one more set of bosses to fight. Then you'll be level 20 for the final boss.
All,
So I'm
all
trying
that
to be
in
kind of
two
conservative with my spells. 'Cause I wasn't sure whether we were gonna get like another rest in before this kind of thing.
The Paizo devs are just so happy they get to do a high level campaign. Just like, we don't get to do this. I'm gonna throw everything at them.
I like how we're gonna get 2 levels in 2 pages.
Yeah, it's basically it.
I'm not
There's a lot of
moved.
XP in killing bosses, you know. It's a lot of XP.
Well, there is
like,
that. This is
black stuff.
true.
Ding 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 ding.
That's true. And I haven't told you what I haven't told you like what the boss is either for the next one, because
Oh,
the
I
next
wanna
one's
know.
also the next one is also pretty tough, and it's very cool. It is a very cool fight. And hopefully we'll reveal some more stuff involved with Calistria, which I didn't want to do without
Boss.
Balsam
Balsam
being
and
here.